Yeah, no, we played an excellent team. Coming to Orlando and playing in their home stadium is always very difficult, flying across the East Coast. But I will say that I was very happy with our performance, especially in the second half. I told our team that, look, we can hold our heads up high, and that I have no problem with this. We just kind of dug down deep and fought our way back into the game. We had some chances, and what I'm happy about is how we responded, because in the first half we were not at our best, but we could have gone the other way, and instead we created problems for them in the second half, and we had some half chances here and there. But the mentality and the attitude and how much more aggressive we were, a lot of credit to the team, and that's what I ask of them, and they don't give up, and that's a really good sign for us. So extremely proud of them, and we're going to just continue getting better, and we're excited for our next game. We're moving forward with this.
Thanks, Coach. Marco, do you have any questions?
Yeah, hey, Coach. Tough loss tonight. I think we all showed. I'm not sure why they're one of the best teams in the league right now. With their speed, I know you guys that tough task of trying to contain them early in that first half. You guys get up 8 corner kicks. What makes them just so difficult? I mean, you have Banda, you have Adriana. They're so fast. Like, was it tough for your back line to contain them throughout that first half?
Absolutely. I mean, it takes time.
You able to hear me?
Yeah. You were breaking up a little bit, but it's okay. I think I got most of it. It takes time, really, to kind of see it for yourself. I mean, we know she's fast, and our players, I think, were surprised. Early on, and then caught us off guard a little bit. I mean, it's not until you actually see it in real life, right? So in the second half, we made a couple adjustments, and just kind of came through with it. But as you said, I actually think arguably the best team in the league right now, because they're solid everywhere, and it's taken them a couple of years to get to this point. So credit to their organization, because their pace up top and all over the field are very well organized. And when you have a player like Marta coming off the bench, it just tells you a lot about a team that's very talented. So they're going to be a handful. But the fact that we were there with him in that second half, and a 1-0 game with a PK. Yes, they had some chances, but we hung in there with them, and it's a lot to build on.
And defensively, they didn't give your team a lot of space or room to maneuver around, which I think kind of threw them off their game a little bit. Do you sense that there was some forcing of the offense there second half?
There was, and that's something that when you're trying to chase a game, and something that we're continuing working on, and we ask of the players is just to be calm and composed, read the moments, recognize when to go forward, and sometimes you just get a little bit too excited and want to play the ball direct when it's not on. But with that being said, there are times that it is on to play direct, right? If we see a mismatch and maybe it's a ball into Asi's side, and maybe she's flicking it over, or someone's underneath to support her. But it comes down to pick and choosing your times to play a more direct style. And we did force it at times, and that's growing pains. But good performance in that second half.
And finally, for me, Coach, just talk about the play of Roland tonight. The way she made some really huge saves, kept you guys in this game where it could have easily been 3 or 4-0 at the end of this match. So you just talk about her play.
I agree with you. I mean, her hands are as good as I've seen in the league. Everything that comes her way, she holds on to, especially in the crosses and some of those aerial balls that could create problems. So she was outstanding. She was good with her feet, and just a great presence for us. So I was really happy for her, and she's only going to continue getting better, and our backline continues to get comfortable with her. We have 2 quality goalkeepers, right? So it's nice to have. They make each other better at practice.
Well, good, Marco? I think so.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Marco.
man.
Appreciate it.